Hey guys, welcome back to my beauty stash, or welcome if it is your first time here. Hello, my name is Steff. I would love to have you become part of our makeup family, so be sure to click on that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy watching. Today's video is all about the new Mystic Zodiac Sun palette from BH Cosmetics. Now, I recently reviewed the Moon palette, and I'll have my BH Cosmetics playlist linked in a pinned comment in case you want to check out this video over here, as well as this new beauty right here, also from BH Cosmetics. This is their Lunar New Year 2022 Edit Eyeshadow Palette. Both of these videos have gone up within the last couple days, so if you want to check them out, they will be in that BH Cosmetics playlist, which will be in a pinned comment here underneath this video. Today is going to be all about the Sun palette. This is the warmer sister to the Moon palette. The Moon palette was definitely more of a cool tone color story, and this, as you can tell, is very much a warm toned color story. Now, this palette retails for $26 on the Beauty Bay website, which is where I got all three palettes that I just showed you guys, and you do get 25 different shades. Now, spoiler alert, if you watched my review over this palette, I don't think this is that same great, amazing quality that even the Lunar New Year palette is, and other BH Cosmetics that we have in our stash and that we love. This is more or less like the Doja Cat palette. If you have that palette, if you've experienced that palette, this is more or less along the lines, at least this one was, when it comes to formula. We'll see if this one's any better. We'll see if it's better. I'm going in with an open mind, but first impression of the Moon palette wasn't that amazing quality that we have come to love from BH Cosmetics, so I'm hoping this one will be a little bit different. We'll see. I will be creating 3 looks for you guys, and let's get started. Let's get started with this. We'll do swatches first, and then I will take you into the 3 looks, and then I will give you guys my review, my final thoughts on this new Mystic Zodiac Sun palette from BH Cosmetics. If you want to see the 3 looks I'm about to create, keep on watching. Now, the lipstick I'm wearing, because I know I'm going to get asked, is the new Fenty Icon lipstick, and this one is in the shade Ballin Babe. I do have a video where I swatch all of the new lipsticks, so I'll have that linked up above in case you want to check it out. Maybe you're interested in picking up some new Fenty lipsticks. I don't blame you. It is a fantastic formula. I've already primed my eyelids using the Natasha Denona eyeshadow primer, so we are good to go to jump into the Sun palette. Alright guys, so this is actually take 2 on look 1. I'll insert a picture here of the issues I had in trying to create this look number 1. So now, okay, I'm gonna try and attempt to create the same look I was going for before it just got out of hand. I'm going to start with this shade in the crease. I can already tell you this shade does not build up at all, and it doesn't really even look like what's in the pan. And then I'm going to go into this shade. This is a good shade. And then where things kind of gave me some trouble is when I started going in with this shade. So I might just skip this shade and instead go in with this shade. We'll try something different, or maybe even this shade, but I'm going to attempt to do a halo eye. So that is the look I'm going for. This first shade I'm going to go in with is called Spectrum, and then I'm going to go in with Electric. And I'm using the Taurus brush. So I already know that this shade does not build up at all, and it looks like a nice like pastel yellow in the pan, but I don't think it looks very pastel on the eye. And I know you can see a hint of color there. That's pretty much all the color you're going to be able to see. So I'm not even going to try and build this up because I already know it doesn't. Now on a BK202, I'm taking the shade Electric. This is a nice yellow shade. All right, now on a BK-A502, I'm gonna go in with the shade Aurora. I'll be running this right in the crease, but below where I was placing Electric. Okay, now on a Refer 13, I'm gonna go in with this shade. This shade is called Ozone. This one right here. Okay, this shade looks like it's performing better. This was the issue right out here, this little corner during the first attempt, but this looks better. You see right here, this little area? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave this little edge alone. I'll probably just have to take like some translucent powder and kind of try and blend out the edge there a little bit better to shape it better, but I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now. Now in the center, I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer. Do I have it up here? No, let me grab it. And I'm just gonna use this NARS concealer just in the center. I'm just gonna touch up the edges right here with that same Refer 13, no additional product. All right, now for the center shade, I was going in with this one. Now I haven't swatched this palette, but just picking the shade up with my finger, it's called Helium. They do feel dry. The shade feels dry. I'm gonna go in with a damp Morphe M124. Just adding some more of this reddish shade. Wow, this outer corner looks awful. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. The shade is called Solar. And I'm just gonna see if I can blend right here. Wow, look at that. All right, guys, I think we're gonna have just a line there. I guess I'll have to do a wing or something because this is what happened to me the first time I was trying to use this palette and create a look. It's like, I don't know. I'll just, I'll do a wing and hopefully the wing will conceal that line. That's terrible. Okay, let's move to the lower lash line, shall we? And since this is a shade I was trying to use, I'm going to go in with this shade on the lower lash line. It's called Ultraviolet, and it's one of those sequin shades. And then I think I'm going to try this shade right here for the inner corner. I'm using a BK207. I'm stopping right there. Same brush. Now I'm going to pick up that light pink. That one's called Energy. Now I'm going to go back in with Helium. This is a damp Refer 26. Okay guys, I'm going to attempt to save this look with some eyeliner. I'm not even going to do falsies today, and I'll be right back to show you this look number 1. Alright guys, this is as good as it's gonna get. I added some Juvia's Place liquid eyeliner. I went in with Benefit Bad Gal Mascara. This is the one I'll be using throughout the video. And then for the lower waterline, I went in with a NYX Epic Wear liner. This one is in the shade Cosmic Yellow. It's just this little area right here, I couldn't, it won't blend. It won't blend, and it like just forms a line. I don't know. This is already the second time. I'm just glad that this is going to be the eye look I remove to do the third look. So let's jump over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. Okay, so for look number 2, I want to use these shades right here. I had wanted to use them in this look, but no. So what I think I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with this shade. and then we'll take it from there. Now the shade is called Beam, and I'm going in with the Sigma E25 Max. This is a pretty pink shade. Let's just hope it behaves. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Now what I want to do, let's see, this looks like a shimmer or a satin shade, but I still think I'm going to use it anyway. So I'm going to go in with this one. It's called Supernova. I'm taking Supernova on a Rephr 14. All right, this shade is just okay. I feel like it's getting a little patchy out here, like right in this little area. Kind of like what happened back here. I'm gonna go back in with Beam. Just go above right here. All right, okay, so that looks pretty decent. Now what I want to do is, let's see, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade next. The shade is called Light Year, and I'm taking Light Year on a damp Morphe M124. A little more red than what I was expecting. Adding a little bit more Supernova just to blend the edge. Okay, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna go in with this shade down here. The shade is called Baked. I'm taking Baked on a BK204. Now for the inner corner, I really wish there was like a pink shimmer, a light pink shimmer, but I'm not seeing anything. So I'm gonna go in with Beam, or is that Beam Solar? This is just like a off-white matte. I do feel like I got some fallout. I kind of see it down here. And there is definitely a kick up in the pan. Let me add some liner and mascara, and then we'll see how I feel about this look. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I'm not very excited with it. I just think, you know, it looks okay. Same eyeliner, same mascara. For the lower waterline, I went in with ColourPop shade Amethyst Hour, and this is the look. I'm gonna wipe this one off, and we're gonna start creating the third and final look with this sun palette. I'm ready to finish up this video, guys. All right, guys, so for the third look, let's do something like maybe with the browns and stuff. This shade looks nice right here. I'm gonna try this shade in the crease. It's called Orbit, and I'm taking Orbit on a BK A503. All right, that's a nice shade. Good crease color. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one's called Radiate. I'm taking that shade on a Rephr 14. All right, now with the same Rephr 14, I'm going to go in with Burn right here. Oops, can you see it? This one right here. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Magnetic. I'm taking that shade on a damp Morphe M124. All right, now for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna add some purple. I'm gonna go in with this shade, or I haven't used this shade. I've been wanting to use this one, but that's more red. I'm gonna use Afterglow just so that we can try some more shades. Taking Afterglow on a BK 204. Now I'm gonna go in with Star, and I'm going to spray the brush. Now on a Refer 26, I'm going to go in with some more of this shade right here. This one was called Orbit, and I'm going to use that right below the shade. All right, guys, let me add some eyeliner, a little bit more mascara, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 3. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 3. I mean, I like the look. This is by far the best of the 3, and it was the most easiest to create of the 3. It's kind of hard to mess up brown shadows. So I am pleased with the way this look came out, but I've created this look 1,000 times using other palettes that I have in my stash and other palettes that you guys probably have in your stash. Same mascara for the eyeliner, KVD Tattoo Liner in the shade Mad Max Brown for the upper lash line. And then I went in with the NYX Cosmic Yellow one again for the lower waterline. I wanted to bring out that yellow, and I love a good yellow eyeliner and just a good yellow shade in general. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, share with you my final thoughts in case you don't know them already, and I am going to give you some alternatives for this and the Moon palette. Alright guys, so after creating 3 looks with the Sun palette, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I definitely thought that the Moon palette performed much better than the Sun. So in case you were wondering which one I would choose, I definitely give it to the Moon over the Sun. I just had a bad experience, guys. I had a bad experience, and it wasn't just on one eye, it was 2 eyes, and it was twice on this eye because, you know, the first attempt it didn't go well, and then neither did the second attempt. But, you know, it's just some of the shades worked, some of them didn't. I really like the pink shade. This one was nice too. These like more neutral leaning shades, I mean, these were a lot easier to work with. The purple did take a little bit of work. This shade and this shade were definitely the culprits. This yellow didn't really do much. You know, and the shimmers are not that amazing shimmer formula that we love from BH Cosmetics. I think this is even a step down from the Doja Cat palette, and that Doja Cat palette was, you know, it was just middle of the road. I would put this right below middle of the road. I think that the Moon palette is more middle of the road than this one. And then if we were comparing to the Lunar New Year palette, this is the best out of the 3, hands down. So I think if you want some more warm tone shades, I would skip out on this one and go for the Lunar New Year 2022 Edit palette. This was a nice one. I really liked the shimmers. I really liked the mattes. This orange is fantastic. The yellow was great. The greens that are in here. This one is a fantastic palette. So if you're wanting to know my thoughts on the 3, which one I thought was best, definitely the Lunar New Year. But I do want to give you some other BH Cosmetics options if you want cool and warm tone options. If you can still find the Poison Shock Venom palette, this is a beautiful cool tone eyeshadow palette to add to your stash. Maybe you can still find this maybe on the BH Cosmetics Germany site. One of my friends, Juvia, she did tell me that that site will ship to the US, so that's an option there. I don't know if Beauty Bay still has this in stock, but this had gone to Ulta, and it had also gone to US BH Cosmetics, but I think it has since sold out on US BH Cosmetics, and I'm pretty sure it's sold out already at Ulta. Your best bet is going to be checking Beauty Bay and BH Cosmetics Germany. If I can find it, I'll have it linked. If not, it'll just be listed. Maybe you'll come across it at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Another palette I pulled out for like a cool tone, kind of a mix between cool and warm, is this one. This is the 2000s Remix Dance palette. This came out last year. I did do a couple looks using this palette. This is a beautiful palette. Beautiful palette. Mine looks brand new because the original one that I worked with, it totally came messed up. There was like 3 different shades that were broken, so they sent me a new one, and I passed that broken one on to a friend who wanted it anyway. She was able to fix it, and so this is my new palette, and unfortunately I haven't been able to use it as much as I would like to, but this is a fantastic, fantastic palette, and if you can see this, or if you can find this floating around, pick this up. Now, as far as a warm tone option goes, so that you don't buy this new Sun palette, Party in Puerto Rico. This is from the Travel Series collection. This is a beautiful palette. Amazing quality, so much better than these Mystic Zodiac palettes. If you want something from BH Cosmetics that's more warm tone, you still have some of those pinks in there. You don't really get the purples, but this is a solid palette. The yellow is good, the orange is good, the pink is good. This is a beautiful one. Party in Puerto Rico. You might still be able to find this on the Ulta Beauty website as well. So those are some options, alternatives, so that, you know, maybe you can just skip out on this Mystic Zodiac collection or the series altogether. I will say that the brushes, they did perform well. I think that is definitely the highlight out of this collection. But definitely, if you had your eye on Lunar New Year, this is a winner. Let me know your thoughts, guys. What did you think of the looks? Look number 3 is definitely my favorite, but leave me your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.